Who is presidential candidate Andrew Yang? What is a freedom dividend? Does he really want to give everyone $1,000 a month? Is there a catch? This video will answer all those questions, so stay tuned. What is the Freedom Dividend? The Freedom Dividend is a form of Universal Basic Income (UBI), a type of Social Security that guarantees a certain amount of money to every citizen without having to pass a test or fulfill a work requirement. Every UBI plan can be different. Andrew Yang is running for president as a Democrat in 2020 to implement a guaranteed income. This form of basic income that he is proposing for the United States is a set of guaranteed payments of $1,000 per month, or $12,000 per year, to all U.S. citizens over the age of 18. Yes, that means you and everyone you know would get $1,000 per month every month from the U.S. government, no questions asked. Why does Andrew Yang want to implement the Freedom Dividend in America? Andrew Yang wants to implement the Freedom Dividend because the U.S. is experiencing the greatest technological shift it has ever seen. By 2015, automation had already destroyed 4 million manufacturing jobs, and the smartest people in the world now predict that a third of all working Americans will lose their jobs to automation in the next 12 years. Our current policies are not equipped to handle this crisis. Even our most forward-thinking politicians are unprepared. As technology improves, workers will be able to stop doing the most dangerous, repetitive, and boring jobs. This should excite us, but if Americans have no source of income, no ability to pay for groceries, buy homes, save for education, or start families with confidence, then the future could be very dark. Our labor participation rate now is only 62.7%, lower than it has been in decades, with 1 out of 5 working-age men currently out of the workforce. This will get much worse as self-driving cars and other technologies come online. This basic income, funded by a simple value-added tax, would guarantee that all Americans benefit from automation, not just big companies. An additional $1,000 a month would provide money to cover the basics for Americans while enabling us to look for a better job, start a business, go back to school, take care of loved ones, or work toward our next opportunity. Who would get the Freedom Dividend in Andrew Yang's plan? Every U.S. citizen over the age of 18 would receive $1,000 a month, regardless of income or employment status, free and clear and no jumping through hoops. Yes, this means you and everyone you know would receive a check for $1,000 a month every month starting in January 2021. What would you do with $1,000 a month on top of whatever you now make? Let's find out. Comment below. How would we pay for the Freedom Dividend? Andrew proposes funding the Freedom Dividend by consolidating some welfare programs and implementing a value-added tax of 10%. Current welfare and social program beneficiaries would be given a choice between their current benefits or $1,000 cash unconditionally. Most would prefer cash with no restriction. A value-added tax (VAT) is a tax on the production of goods or services a business produces. It is a fair tax and it makes it much harder for large corporations, who are experts at hiding profits and income, to avoid paying their fair share. A VAT is nothing new. 160 out of 193 countries in the world already have a value-added tax. All of Europe has an average VAT of 20%. The means to pay for the basic income will come from 4 sources. 1. Current spending. We currently spend between $500 and $600 billion a year on welfare programs, food stamps, disability and the like. This reduces the cost of the Freedom Dividend because people already receiving benefits would have a choice between keeping their current benefits and the $1,000, and would not receive both. Additionally, we currently spend over $1 trillion on health care, incarceration, homelessness services and the like. We would save $100 to $200 billion as people would be able to take better care of themselves and avoid the emergency room, jail, and the street, and would generally be more functional. Some studies have shown that $1 to a poor parent will result in as much as $7 in cost savings and economic growth. 2. A VAT. Our economy is now incredibly vast at $19 trillion, up $4 trillion in the last 10 years alone. A VAT at half the European level would generate $800 billion in new revenue. A VAT will become more and more important as technology improves because you cannot collect income tax from robots or software. 3. New revenue, putting money into the hands of American consumers would grow the economy. The Roosevelt Institute projected that the economy will grow by approximately $2.5 trillion and create 4.6 million new jobs. This is just by putting cash in the hands of common Americans. 4. Taxes on top earners and pollution, by removing the Social Security cap, implementing a financial transactions tax, and ending the favorable tax treatment, we can decrease financial speculation while also funding the Freedom Dividend. We can add to that a carbon fee that will be partially dedicated to funding the Freedom Dividend, making up the remaining balance required to cover the cost of this program. If you learned something from this video, please leave like and subscribe to Healthy and Wealthy. Thanks for watching.